He did. He just lied. Lie. Got me. Hey, this is great. I don't. I need help. Well, yeah, this is a police pursuit going on right now. Welcome to my YouTube channel, everyone. I am Albert.E.Baldwin. Today we're watching a police chase involving a high-speed chase. That suspect had been on the run from police for nearly an hour. The suspect had been on the run from the police. It started as a carjacking pursuit as an RV. Shot the driver. The correctional officers tried to shoot him. Suspect tries to get away from the police for nearly an hour. He's been on the run from police in that huge box truck for nearly 3.5 hours. This pursuit went all the way through downtown Los Santos, Gran Senora Desert, Mount Chiliad, Gran Senora Freeway, and headed towards the Los Santos Beach area. He was on the freeway for a long period of time. The suspect had been on the run from the police for nearly an hour. This suspect had been getting away from the police for nearly 3.5 hours. He just carjacked the box truck. He just ran over a SWAT officers. The suspect had been on the run from police now. He's been nearly driving recklessly in the streets in downtown Los Santos underneath the tunnel. The suspect had nowhere to go. He's literally driving very recklessly for nearly 90 minutes. This pursuit went out the way through San Andreas. This pursuit gone on for about 45 minutes. The driver had been speeding up for about nearly 24 to 48 hours. Wow. Suspect, wow, Suspect had been on the run from police. This pursuit went out all the way downtown, and this suspect had tried to crash the RV. The right door was open. It fell off. It's been falling loose ever since. Shots were fired. They have called for more backup, for more spike strips. There was assault on the vehicle. The suspect was trying to kill so many cops and tries to run so many people over earlier today. This had been on the run for nearly half an hour. This is de-escalating the situation. We're being told now. I don't know. The suspect had been on the run from police in that huge box truck. He stopped, but no. The police helicopters were hovering above, calling it all. Our airborne news helicopters were overhead. Our pilot today is Mr. Southwest Tuclips Airport. He's doing a great job, being professional at the job. We had to back away. We had to give the law enforcement some space. This suspect had been leading police throughout the area of downtown, and now the suspect is those people are out there going to work. The suspect had carjacked the SUV earlier on. He carjacked the SUV earlier on. He was out there doing his own thing. He just got away. Police helicopters hovering above. Shots were fired earlier on. This pursuit weavered his way. He's speeding up now, as I'm being told now. I don't even think he can go much farther. And if I am told now, I don't know. This right here has got to stop. This is an hour-long pursuit. Commuters are trying to get home from work, doing their own thing. And They're trying their best to do a pit maneuver at high speed. Wow. Many times at about 80 miles an hour on the freeway. And it's been on downtown it's been in surface streets in San Andreas. And when they did a roadblock, he shot the officers. And the suspect and now off they go into a sweltering morning. The suspect had nearly been on the run. They have been chasing this vehicle for the last 20 minutes or so since they have started this chase. We're into an hour-long pursuit now. You can imagine the suspect had nearly been on the run. And if this suspect gets on the freeway and gets out of the car and then tries to get away, tries to make a run for it, I don't really think he can go much farther. I don't care. I don't know. They need to stop that vehicle. Because we don't want to speculate on this. Why? Oh, we're going to ask, for example, why are they pursuing that box truck, for example? I do apologize, and my map shows we're on Rockford Hills Freeway, Milton Parkway, Del Perro Freeway. He's avoided spike strips He's avoided spike strips 9 or 10 times. This suspect, I have not seen this. I'm going to adjust it a little. Just itty bitty, a little bit. A little bit as we are told. I don't think he's able to go much farther because we're giving the law enforcement back space. And if we have temporary flight restrictions, Los Santos International Airport airspace to deal with, if that's the case, and if this thing entered into an airspace, we're gonna have to shoot a distance, unless they tell us to do it. But this suspect went on 3 helicopters, 5 or 6 helicopters hovering above that pursuit, calling it off. They did a pit maneuver. The Good Samaritan did it. I don't really think they could do it. They are doing this to get away from the police. Anybody if you're in the downtown area, this is only a skit. It's in the game, okay? And if you're in the downtown area, you need to stay where you are. And if you're heading out to work this morning, please do that, because I do apologize for any inconvenience. This suspect had been on the run from police for nearly an hour. I don't think he can go much farther. I don't think he could go much farther. We are trying to make sure he understands this. The suspect had been on the run from police. They're doing what they can. They're doing whatever it takes to box that suspect in. We don't know what this cost this pursuit. This is they're costing them so much money, so much lives at risk. And they're destroying property. This is lots of payment. And better hope they pray they don't get killed, because they have to stop that guy before he ends up killing somebody. And they did, oh wow. He just regained control. I have never seen this in my whole life. This is in my map shows. They're following him. They're trying to follow him. And I wanted to make sure that they're doing a great job. Wow, he just carjacked, he just crashed and killed an officer. He killed an officer. He killed an officer. Officer has been killed. Shots fired, hit and run occurred 10-4. I'm hearing on the scanner now, 10-4. My pilot is doing a great job communicating with law enforcement agencies. They're communicating with police law enforcement officers and the helicopters. Now we can't interfere with that. It's only a skit. This is a pursuit now He just did a pit maneuver, and I don't even think he can go much farther. And if you see this suspect driving very erratically, you're in this area, just tell them, stop the pursuit. There's more spike strips. All the commuters are running for their lives because they don't want to do this. Because every time it's early in the morning, it is too early in the morning. It is not the type of that with the negativity and the negative. This has gone out of control ever since. Last night, he just ran over pursuing officers. He ran over a deputy. He ran over an officer, and he's sentenced to 60 days. The suspect will be sentenced 63 years in prison. There that explosion occurred. I don't think it can go much farther. And if you see this suspect going in the area, we're telling them this is a no-no. This is a pursuit going on in Los Santos area. This is why it's in Rockford Hills. This is a Hollywood area. Or this is a Vinewood area, 0700 hours, like the military base. The desperate suspect, desperate psychopath suspect is on the run. He is psycho. He is desperate to get away from the police and he is desperate to be in a hurry. He is desperate to hurry up because this suspect had been on the run from the police for nearly an hour. He just killed an officer. I don't believe that. There's an hour-long situation. This late model box truck. You don't care. This is a referral. I'm no table. Don't tell me you can find it. Don't. Wow, this suspect. This late box truck model, he is on the run. Wow. Wow, I have not seen this pursuit. This police helicopters are following overhead. Engine is smoking, temper, engine is smoking, temper, copy that. Copy that. They keep hitting people, we keep hitting people in case the vehicle, if he breaks the windshield. They are trying their best because they're taking it very seriously. The suspect had done this so much. They don't want to take this so lightly by no one. You know what that makes them? That makes them feel terrified and feel violated because the suspect is violent, is erratic. You just try to avoid an officer and try to avoid a boxing ring and a roadblock. He is rear-ended an SUV, folks. You see, we're having to deal with some thick layers of clouds due to the weather conditions. So we might turn it over to you. Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. What's the weather today? Right now it's 60 degrees in Los Santos. Maybe it's 52 degrees in Los Santos. He's on downtown Los Santos, Olympic freeway. Copy that. 10-4, she just doesn't want to stop. Okay, 10-4, we'll call for assistance. We'll go ahead and develop. I lied. Suspect had literally been on the run from police in that huge box truck for nearly an hour. I don't really think he can go much farther. I think he's a good First, I think they're good officers. 10 for spike strip. There's some more spike strips. If he hits 80 to 90 miles an hour, suspect had been on the run from the police. How do you stop a box truck that's so big and large, and so fast and so fast? I don't know how much this box truck weighs. I'm trying to make sure this. God, butter. I apologize, viewers. My food has been ah. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Ah. Ah. Man, my freaking ouch. Freaking feet's killing me, man. We're all gonna see this suspect. How old are... Wow, this is an hour-long chase. I don't believe this. First he carjacked the box truck. Apologize, my feet has been killing me throughout the night. Earlier tonight, right now, starting tonight, my feet is starting to kill me. This suspect had literally headbutted an officer earlier on. This suspect, now we're having to deal with some big fog to shoot a distance. Now we're almost at industrial airspace because we're going to have to deal with the TFR restrictions if that's the case. Engine has been smoking nearly an hour. I don't think he can go much farther. This late model box truck. No. Huh? Wow, this late model box truck. This late model box truck. This literally, suspect is done for about. This suspect has been done. Not done. This suspect has been nothing but causing problems last night. Now we're having to shoot a distance to give it at least 1,670 feet, or 1,780 feet, 1,890 feet. That is, okay, 2,390 feet. Because we're having to go on top of that. It's like a half big bubble. Because I do apologize for that. Because we're having to shoot a distance. Wow, this suspect, well, will this suspect can be arrested and identified by... Wow, that suspect knows better. Wow, that is a big traffic going the wrong way. Maybe because there's a spike strip up ahead. He's trying to regain. He's trying to rebel those stupid antics. I excuse my language. Trying to rebel. The suspect is rebelling with the destructive antics. Now we made it around that TFR because this is a temporary flight restrictions. Yeah, 10-4. Hold on, I gotta make one phone call. What's up? TFR? I understand that, 10-4. I understand. Yeah, okay. Well, we just got overhead with the TFR industrial supervised officials, police helicopters. I don't think he can go much farther. I'm thinking, they've lost the iPad, they have lost that sight. That suspect is carjacking that box truck for nearly an hour. He's been carjacking that box truck. That is about to catch fire, folks. And I do apologize for that because we're having to see this suspect. If he makes a run, he's getting off the freeway. We're doing a pit maneuver. Pit maneuver 10-4. The suspect's on the run. Foot bell, foot bell. The suspect is bailing out of the box truck, getting out of the car. He got shot. There you have it. Thanks for watching. Make sure that video pops up as well. See ya.